Assalamu alaikum. This is your boy Yusuf Dakak, live from KC Joe's Barbecue on Row and 119th.
Woo!
Alongside with me, I have guest speakers Siraj Dalak and Abdurrahman Qadoor.
Assalamualaikum.
Alright, so this is your weekly recap of Talk Smack with Dakak. Our first game we had EB versus Amirless Amir. Amir had his little cousin Siraj Dalak play quarterback. Had some good plays. Made Diot look like Jerry Rice. Had a former great MFL, Yusuf Aga, coming out of retirement. It was a close game early on, but EB was able to make some defensive plays and was able to pull out the victory. Siraj, how was it to be quarterback, your first start?
You know, it was a good game. We didn't have our full team. You know, AB would have blew you out if we had our full team and I was quarterback, let's be honest. So, yeah.
Alright, that's Siraj's opinion of the first game. Our next game was Fahad versus Hassan Mensi. Hassan's team decided to have a vacay week. Half was in Hawaii, the other half was in California, so it was kind of unfair from the start. But Fahad started showing his dominance and starting to show how he's a real contender this year in the MFL. But quote from Hassan Mensi himself. He says he's always guaranteed for 1 dime a game, which in this game he did have 1 dime. To deep one to Muhammad Hayya. So it was kind of blowout, not much to recap there. Noor, shout out to you for your first touchdown this year.
Oh, that was beautiful.
First of many more. Wish I had you to interview. But yeah, so that was the second game. Well, our last game was...
Hazem had some nice...
Hazem always has nice plays every week. Hazem doesn't need a shout out.
I think Avila practices start this
No,
week.
he's on the camp right now.
For Avila?
Yeah.
Yeah, camp started this week. Nice Snapchat stories. Actually, JK.
Yeah, he might not even come back. He might just hit up to NFL.
Good luck at Avila.
I heard preseason game started. And then our last game, Ubada versus Shakur. So there was a lot of controversy, a lot of calls that were supported by the highlight video. Shout out to Zuzu for making the highlight video.
Not completely though, but okay.
Shout out. We have Abdurrahman to discuss about his views of the controversy calls.
You know, I was a soccer referee myself with Yusuf and Siraj. I will say it's a hard job, but I do think that there could be a little bit more work done to get a little bit better. But at the end of the day, we shouldn't have let it been that close to begin with. But, you know.
It is what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So Abdurrahman, do you blame the refs for your loss? Is that what you're saying?
You should never let a game just be on the shoulders of the referee. Now there were some controversial calls that
their calls were supported. Their calls were supported by the highlight video.
Not every single call.
The Mohammed
not
catch
every
was
single
supported.
Controversial call. Yeah, that one. No one really debated that except one person whose name I will not share. But besides that, I'm not gonna call out my teammates. That's
whose name can you say?
Business.
Did you say, Siraj?
Huh?
Whose name did you say you could say?
I don't know, it starts with an A.
Doesn't it end with an N?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll defend my teammate. Regardless, just a very heated game overall.
But at the end of the day, our brother's team made plays to win the game.
They did.
Shakur's teams made arguing to lose the game. It was close.
It was our first week.
We're game.
Back with the full team with me and House, so I think once we get back into the rhythm and scheme of things, then all will be well.
Sammy Benny shouted out to us about 7-Eleven popsicles. You can cool your mind if you want. That's a recommendation. And that's your guys' weekly recap. Now I'm going to have some questions for my guest speakers. You guys can answer it.
Or not, but yeah.
Whose team looks the best for this week, for this year to win MFL?
Fahad.
I gotta go with...
Is that Bart?
Maybe Fahad, but at the same time, I don't know. Just in the past years, I've always seen things not go well. Oh, look, we actually have one of my teammates here, so hey, actually ordering food right now. This
This Nazar, and Hamza
Nazar's
Chaudhry.
too.
Snap, they all came from the podcast.
appearance.
Snap guest appearance. Maybe we could have some more questions, actually from Sohaib himself.
We could have some more opinions.
JK, we actually don't have that time, but we appreciate you guys all listening, and Yusuf has a court date to attend, so we'll hit you guys up later.
This isn't over yet. We're not done.
We're done. If you have a court date to attend.
We're not done. It's only 5 minutes. You have to make it long so they could listen to like on their road trips and stuff. Yeah, wait, we're gonna have more. Sohaib!
Quick.
Just pause it. Podcast.
You can pause it. We just had a conversation with Sohaib Hussein, and he decided to not speak. He has no comment on the situation. Just, probably a little bit more proof that maybe the refs could have done a little bit of a better job. But
I think Evie, Fahad, you guys did a great job.
Sohaib just needs a popsicle to pull his head on.
No.
They did a great job. They made calls on the spot. And if you have a problem with the reffing, you can ref yourself, your own games. Anyways, this was this week's Talk Smack with Dakak. Wait, we have Hamza Chaudhry coming for some closing words. Hey, this is the podcast.
What up, podcast? Hey, y'all see me drop them catches? Drop them catches.
What's up? These are any words for the podcast?
Can't think of anything.
Can't think of anything. He'll think about it.
Give me some time.
And this was this week's podcast. Jazak. Assalamu alaikum. Siraj.
Salam.
Salam.
Peace.